Welcome back, everybody, to another great broadcast here on the Dega Boys channel. Tonight, we're here with the Backmarkers Racing League here at Chicagoland, about to take 100 laps around here with the Xfinity cars. Tonight, I got Jay in the booth. Jay, how you doing?
Oh man, we're back for another one of these great Backmarker League races. Unbelievable. And we're at Chicagoland. A hidden gem, a lot like Auto Club Speedway. This is just not around anymore. We don't race here anymore. But we get the privilege of bringing it to you guys here on iRacing. I'm super excited for it.
Absolutely. Look, there's a lot of hidden gems out there now with this iRacing software. We're so appreciative of that. Auto Club, Chicagoland, Kentucky, some of the tracks that produce beautiful, awesome racing that we don't get to see anymore in real life, but we get to relive it here all on iRacing. So, tonight, let's talk about it a little bit. We have had some great racing here with the Backmarkers Racing crew, and we're once again here ready to battle it out on a Thursday night and crown maybe a different race winner, or we see a repeat. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and go straight into our race info to give you guys a couple of facts here about this racetrack. So, tonight is the weekday 150, race 6 of 13, track length of 1.53 miles, track temp right now of 81 degrees and an altitude of 662 feet. Ambient temp right now is 77 degrees, 38% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and a 7-mile-an-hour wind. This is the top fixed setup Xfinity series. 18 degrees of banking in the turns, 11 degrees of banking on the front stretch, 1,700 foot back stretch, pace car speed of 65 miles per hour, pit speed of 50 miles per hour, and everybody here tonight gets one quick repair. If you find yourself in a little bit of a whoopsie here at the beginning, don't fret. You'll get to roll out your backup car and go at it once again. Now, with all that being said, currently on top of the board, Tyler Barnett. We are still in practice with a 30.37. Extremely fast right now. Boyles, this P2 at the moment, who is also on track. Currently a 10th behind Barnett. So maybe a little bit of drafting play can come into play here with those lap times. But in 1 minute, we're going to be watching these guys hitting the track for qualifying. Jay, what are we to expect tonight?
Yes. First off, I want to apologize to everybody in the stream as well as you, Tom. I misled you on the name of this race. It is the Leap Day 150. I think I did say weekday. That was my fault.
Oh, Leap
my
Day.
problem there. I misread it. I got a little dyslexia here today. Long week we've had. I mean, we're coming off of a photo finish last week with these boys. What an amazing race that was. Unbelievable. Triple all the way across the line there. Unbelievable between Adam Boyles and Tyler Barnett to the line. Still can't believe what we saw last week. But for this week here at Chicagoland, we're going to see a lot of amazing racing. This track is so wide. You're going to see guys right up there against the boards, ripping the outside line. You're going to see guys right there bottom feeding down on the bottom. We might even see guys be able to use that middle line. We might see some 3-wide action here tonight. Some fuel strategy racing potentially with a 2-stop strategy. Most likely the strategy here tonight. It's going to be unbelievable. Best iRacers here in the iRacing platform, here in the Xfinity cars, the Backmarkers Racing League.
Absolutely. Real quick in the chat, we got lots of people showing up. Bobby, Dennis, Hemigod, thank you guys for showing up. Bobby, I know you're in the race. Good luck, sir. And Hemigod, thanks for showing up once again, man. We've been missing you. We've been missing you in these broadcasts. We're happy that you are back. Bobby, good luck in your race once again. We got cars on track, though, Jay. Adam Boyles being one of the first in the 22, ready to take to the bankings here at Chicagoland. Coming off of pit road and through turns 1 and 2 on the apron, setting himself up to get those tires warm and ready to top the leaderboard.
This is a guy I've got my eyes on here tonight at Chicagoland. This guy has been so close to a race victory this season. Let's see if he can put this thing at the front of the field here in qualifying. As he's getting on his start lap, coming to green this time to start lap number 1 here in qualifying.
All right, Adam Boyles coming across the start-finish line, starting his qualifying run now, going into turn 1. It's going to be very interesting to see these guys and the lines that they take through these corners. Adam Boyles electing to go on the outside lane through turns 1 and 2 on his opening lap, coming down the back straightaway with a little bit of a curve there. What do they call it, Jay? A D-shaped oval? Yeah, so a little bit of difference here versus some of the other tracks that we've been going to as Adam Boyles rips the outside through 3 and 4, and he's going to start his first time lap. James Zangi, Daryl Mays now coming across the start-finish line, but Adam Boyles currently topping qualifying.
Yeah, great lap here by Adam Boyles. Then we got Devin Jack goes to the top of the board with a 30.567. And then Harville one-ups him here with a 30.542. Put Harville in the 92 to the top of the qualifying board.
All right, coming off of turn 4 now. Adam Boyles looking for glory, looking to shine here, coming across the start-finish line. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, he does not best it. Okay, all right. Let's go to Corey Harville now, coming across the start-finish line, completing his second lap. Let's see if he can best his first. He does, goes to P2. Daryl Mays now coming down the back straightaway. Looks like he might abandon that strategy now, slowing down. Currently topping the leaderboards at the moment. Let's look at Robert Brobst now going into turn 3, looking to complete his qualifying run.
Yeah, off of turn 4. You see Michael Boyles go to the top of the board, but here comes Brobst across the line. Let's see what he puts down. He's currently P8. He's going to cross the line here, and he does not improve on his lap time. He goes a 30.621 this time by.
Jackson Samsel now coming off of turn 4. Going to complete his qualifying run. Currently P13 with a 30.76. Let's see if he bests that. He does just a little bit. A P11 so far for Jackson Samsel with a 30.68. Troy Nissen now going to be coming off of turn 4. Oh, real loose there. Looks like he is going to have to... Oh, man, gets real close to the wall there. And now coming across the start-finish line. It might not be what he expects here tonight. He does best his previous lap, but not a lot. 30.96 for Troy Nissen so far. Bobby Dennis currently P16. Nick Seraph now coming through turns 1 and 2, starting his qualifying run.
Yeah, he's going to exit turn 2, try to get right up there against the wall, maybe a little tight. But yes, like Tom mentioned, the round-shaped backstretch here is going to make it very interesting here tonight. A very unique feature with this track as he goes down here into turn 3 on the landing. Maybe a lane off the top wall here. Going to get a good exit, make some wall contact off of 4. Let's see if that affects his time here across the line.
It looks like it does, Jay. He did not get to put a lap time up on the board right now. Currently 19 on the board. Abraham Kalufa rounding out the bottom of the pack there at the moment with a 32.35. Now going into turn 3, Nick Seraph looking to get that car back up on top in the number 67 Chevrolet Camaro off of turn 4 now. Let's see what he can do coming across the line. He's got to do something to get himself on the board. Let's see. A P15 for Nick Seraph, 30.94. Kevin Baumler now on track, looking to start his qualifying run.
Yes, like I said there about Adam Boyles, this is another guy to watch out here tonight. This guy's been knocking on the door of a win. He's going to come across the line this time, take it shortest way around the track, pin it on the apron. He does not. Oh, he does put up a lap time. P9 with a 30.611 as he's going again around track to set up another lap time here. See if he can improve.
Off of turn 2 now, a 30.61 currently puts him P9. He is looking for more. Kevin Baumler getting really close to that outside wall, ripping the outside, and he's doing a great job. Oh, he gets real loose. A little bit of tire smoke there. And oh, man, that is not what he wanted. Coming across the start-finish line with a 30.69. He is not going to improve on that second lap. Kevin Baumler now going to be pulling off the racetrack, and it looks like everybody has qualified. So, Jay, let's go into a little bit of our segment here. Well, let's start it like this. What are we to expect tonight here at Chicagoland, and who is your choice?
Oh, man. Putting me on the spot here to start qualifying or making a race pick. I think we're going to see a lot of great racing, 2-3 wide action all night long. Strategy, I believe, will be played into the factor here at the end of this race. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the low-hanging fruit here. I'm going to take your pole sitter, Michael Boyles. I think he gets the job done here tonight. It's going to be a great show. Let's see if he can go from pole to checkered.
That's a great choice for sure. I think we're going to be seeing, well, it kind of depends. Cautions, if they play out correctly or if they don't play out at all, we'll be definitely seeing a fuel mileage race. We're going to be seeing a race of who can get the clean air. Coming down the back straightaway is going to be an absolute most prime opportunity to try and pass, setting yourself up through turns 1 and 2 to set up for that pass. It's going to be important. Coming off of turn 4 as well, coming down the front straightaway, it'll be important to pass as well there, but I really think the back straightaway is where it's going to be at, where we're going to see most of the action. But with that being said, I'm going to go off here, and I'm going to choose the 12 car of Austin Holbrook. Currently P5 on the board for qualifying with a 30.546. And we're going to be seeing some great stuff, I believe. Not only out of him, but out of everybody here. We've got 23 cars tonight ready to make this action-packed race even better here at Chicagoland. Hemi God, in the chat, I've been in Florida for a 2-week vacation back home now. Well, I hope you had a great time there, Hemi, and I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back in our comments section, and I hope you're just as ready to watch some racing as we are. We are so excited for this. Just a couple more minutes here in qualifying, and then we'll be hitting the green flag.
Yes. Oh, man, the anticipation is there. I mean, we've just seen some amazing races here on this channel in the last 2 weeks from every league that we cover. And this Backmarkers League has definitely been right there at the top of the leaderboards here and putting up great results, great finishes, great strategy racing. I think we're in store for another fantastic race. This racetrack, really, like Tom said, it puts a lot of the racing back into the driver's hand. This is a driver's track. This is one of those tracks where you can search the top lane, search the outside lane, find a little bit of pace. There's going to be some strategy thrown into here. If we get a long green flag run, we can see some undercuts, maybe a little bit of overcuts. Maybe we catch a caution at a certain time that really changes the complexion of this race. I'm just so excited to see what we're going to have here in store today. Mighty fast drivers here in the lineup. It's just going to be unbelievable here on the Dega Boys Network. The best place to catch motorsports on all of YouTube.
Yes, absolutely. Hemi's ready to go racing. Jubo in the chat, don't crash Troy. Hey, let's look at Troy here. Currently P17. He has had some fantastic runs in this league so far. Look, I want to really take it back to Willow Springs, because let's just look at it as an overall picture. What an amazing race we got to witness there with the Backmarkers League. What an unconventional track to take stock cars to, and holy cow, did that thing just absolutely not disappoint. We saw cars going off in the dirt, making passes. We saw people door banging, even off the final corner on the final lap. James Zangy and Jackson Samsel going at it there, and Jackson Samsel getting a little bit of dirt there off the final corner, and James Zangy capitalizing on that for a P6 position for himself. Currently, right now, James Zangy qualified P7. Looks like that performance is now starting to catch up with that vehicle tonight.
Yeah. All I can hear what you said right there, Tom. That was a great explanation of that race. But it was just pure magic, dude. It was just magic. Yes. That's what I chalked this series up to. This series just puts out these magical moments. We've seen it all season long. Even go back to the Phoenix race. What an unbelievable race that was. That came down to the line. I mean, unbelievable.
You know, and we still didn't even talk about Michigan.
Michigan. Oh, man. What a race that one was. Yes. Last weekend. Yes.
All right. Qualifying is over. Let's pull up the grid for tonight. On pole, Michael Boyles in the 05 starting P1 with Daryl Mays on the outside of him in the 21 starting P2.
Starting P3, that's Tyler Burnett in the number 13 car with Corey Harville in the 92 starting P4.
Austin Holbrook in the 12 starting P5 tonight with Devin Jack on the outside of him in the 49 starting P6.
Starting P7, that's James Zangy in the 10 car with Robert Probst in the number 5 starting P8.
Kevin Baumler in the number 88 starting P9 tonight, with Adam Boyles in the 22 starting P10.
Starting P11, that's Nicholas Moffitt in the 33 with Jackson Samsel in the number 57 starting P12 here tonight in the Leap Day 150 at Chicagoland.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your top 12 for tonight. Let's go down here as we see the cars starting to line up. There we go. Look at all those cars ready to go at it tonight. Again, on top of the leaderboard, Michael Boyles in the 05, ready to lead this field to green. We got a lot of the same names up front, ready to get this show on the road. Daryl Mays now taking his grid position. And it looks like Jackson Samsel misses the gridding for this race, so we might be able to see him on pit road at the start of this race and coming out after the green flag. So with that being said, Jackson Samsel in his starting position of P12 will now go all the way back to P23. The lights are out on the pace car. We are going green flag racing this time by. Everybody's stacking up and checking their belts, make sure their steering wheels are on tight, and ready for 100 laps here at Chicagoland. Jay, any last thoughts before we go racing?
The best iRacers in the business, 23 car field here at Chicagoland. One of the lost gems in the motorsports world in North American oval racing. We are going to line them up 2 by 2 to the line. Everybody, get settled in, get your snacks, and get ready for some fantastic racing here in the Backmarkers Xfinity Racing League.
Absolutely. Radiant Zeos in the chat. Let's go, Troy. Chanting a little bit of Troy there as well. We'll definitely keep our eye on him as we go throughout this race. Now, though, we are coming off of turn 4. The pace car will come off of the racing surface and control to Michael Boyle's hands. As you can see it happening now, we're in the restart zone and the green flag is out in the air. The 05, the 92 getting a great jump there. The 13 holding strong on the rear bumper of the 05, now going into turn 1. It looks like the 05 is going to stay low here, or maybe mid-track. The 13's going low. The 05 going up in front of the 92. Now off at turn 2. We're side by side for P2. Corey Harville, Tyler Barnett now going into turn 3.
Heading here into turn 3 for the first time here tonight. Harville's up on the outside. He's going to make this move on Barnett. Move himself up to P2. But the first lap led here tonight. That will be Michael Boyles in the 05. Taking the first lap here at Chicagoland.
As we get single file now for pretty much the top 5, Austin Holbrook rounding out that top 5. We got a side-by-side battle here. Robert Probst on the outside of the 22 with Adam Boyles now coming down the back straightaway. That 5 car got a great run off of turn 2, and the 22 elects to get right behind that 5 truck going into turn 3. Looks like we may have a little bit of a side-by-side situation. The 49 and Devin Jack now taking it to the outside, right behind the 92 and going into turn 1. We're side by side now for P2.
Side by side here to turn 2. We're going to get a 3 wide. Here comes Devin Jack on the outside. He's trying to mix it up with Harville. Oh, he's at the wall of a turn 2. Unbelievable. He's going to keep his foot in it, though. He's still digging as it looks like Barnett's going to move into P2. Look at Devin Jack ripping the boards up here on the outside through 3 and 4.
Off of turn 4 now, still holding strong there with the 92 on the inside of him. He's trying to make something happen. He's trying to make a lane happen now in these corners. Now going into turn 1, still side by side with the 92, holding strong on the outside. The 49 of Devin Jack making something happen. Look at this. Oh, the 92 just throws his whole car up to the wall. Almost contact made there as the 49 makes a little bit of contact there on the back straightaway and into turn 3 now. He's got his eyes set back on P2 of Tyler Barnett.
Wow, what an unbelievable start to this race. This is absolutely thrilling as now you see Devin Jack up here to P3. He's going to get his sights set here on the 13 of Barnett. As Harville's losing a little bit of ground to these boys, you saw the Holbrook back there in P5. He was rim riding up there on the outside the last couple laps by. He's going to fall in line here. As now you see Adam Boyles to the inside of Brobst back here. That's for P6. Looks like Boyles going to take that position here into turn 3.
Through 3 and 4 now, the 5 car seems to be a little bit struggling struggling there on the outside, real loose. He's going to relent that position back to Adam Boyles in P6. As now we see a long single file line through here. Adam Boyles taking control of that P6 position as Robert Brobb still decides to rip that outside lane through turns 1 and 2. Maybe a little bit of right side damage to that 5 car early in this race. Jay, we are on lap 6 now, about to complete lap 6, going on lap 7.
Yeah, this has been insane racing so far. Boyles, or Adam Boyles that is, in the 22, he has not had the qualifying he wanted. Now he's all the way up here to P6. He's driving through these boys up to the front of this field. As these guys are all right here within a second of each other, your top 5. But here comes Brobs. He sends it in here into turn 1 and 2, or turns 3 and 1 and 2, excuse me, as he's trying to catch up to the rear bumper of Adam Boyles.
Now going into turn 3, Adam Boyles holding strong there on the inside line, giving Brobs a little bit of that dirty air through these corners. That might be a little bit of a hindrance now since we've got these tires worn in, a little bit of heat in the tires. Clean air might be coming at a premium right now as Tyler Barnett is getting back to the rear bumper of Michael Boyles now. Look at Devin Jack. He's still ripping that outside lane, trying to make something happen there. The 13's all over the rear bumper of the 05, coming down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Does the 13 make a move here? He does, to the outside. Tyler Barnett for the lead.
Wow, here comes Barnett. He's trying to make something happen on the outside. Boyles maybe throw a block. He's not there. Here comes Tyler Barnett up on the outside. We're side by side here. Headed for turn 1. Barnett's going to take the outside again. Boyles is going to send it in here on the bottom. As now Jack is lurking here in the distance. We're still side by side here. Off of turn 2. Can Boyles clear him? He does it. We're still side by side. Drag race down the back.
Barnett, he's got that run down the back straightaway, and he's going to take advantage of it. He gets a nose out on Boyles now going into turn 3. Right now, we're side by side. Boyles taking the shortest way around the track, and the 13's trying to get that run down the straightaways. He's going to get it. This lap goes to Barnett now across the start-finish line and into turn 1. He almost had the 05 cleared going into turn 1, and off of turn 2, we're going to see this battle may dissipate now with the run that the 13's going to get. It happens.
Yeah, Barnett now to the lead as these guys were battling out. Now Harville's getting back in the mix. He's hounding the rear bumper here of the 49 of Jack. Can he make this move? Side-by-side action here off of turn 4. Jack's going to get right up there close to the wall. Continue to carry that momentum as Harville. He's going to take it the shortest way around the track on the bottom. He's going to move up to P3.
Ooh, he shuts the door on the 49 of Devin Jack. What a run so far. That 92 has had to reclaim his position. Look at Michael Boyles looking to the outside of the 13. Coming down the back straightaway now. He's still there. He's got the run on the outside. The 13 gonna dive it on deep into turn 3. So does the 92. Does the 05 shut the door? He does it. The 92 gets loose off of turn 4. He's not wasting any time though. The 92 setting his sights on P1.
These guys are just absolutely battling it out here early on in this race. Harville's still trying to get to the inside. He's sideways, full drift here through 1 and 2. He's going to hang on to it. There's Jack on the outside. Not the room to get there. Oh, and wall contact off of turn 2. The 49's going to keep his foot in it again. This guy is just rim right in this outside line. As they're going to go single file here, Jack's going to go back to the outside. He's still digging, trying to find some speed up there. He's going to get tighter off of turn 4. He's going to hang on to it. As we're getting into lap traffic now here, Tom.
Lap traffic now playing a part in this lead for the battle. There's Bobby Dennis as he goes 1 lap down the 49. Looking high. Couldn't do it this time by as a little bit of blockage there. Has to change up his line just a little bit. Now he's losing a little bit of time in 92. But the 92 gets a little bit of wall contact there off of turn 2. Devin Jack trying to get back to the rear bumper of the 92, and it looks like he may have had his opportunity there to catch back up, and it doesn't just happen right there in that one corner. Now coming down the front straightaway, the 49 grabbing a little bit of a draft here by the 92 into turn 1 now, and the 49 dives it on deep into the 92 as the 92 elects to stay high against the wall.
Yeah, as these guys continue to
he's in the wall!
Oh, Harville's in the wall off of turn 2. He's going to hang on to it. Unbelievable save. I was going to say, if these guys keep battling out, look at this 22 of Adam Boyles. He's reeling these boys in. He's trying to get to the front of the field. As Jack is going to take another outside line here off of turn 4, carry the momentum across the start-finish line. But I think this 22 is going to be in this mix here in the next couple laps here, Tom.
Yes, absolutely. Last time by, we got a 30.58. 31.86 out of Devin Jack, and a 31.63 for Adam Boyles. So Devin Jack now going to be coming under attack by the 22. Robert Bross, extremely fast as well, matching lap time from Adam Boyles. So we're going to be seeing these two cars, Robert Bross and Adam Boyles, coming up into this battle, as it seems like the 49 might be fading here a little bit, now completing lap 16, or 15 onto lap 16 now.
Yes, we got all 6 of these guys all in frame. That's 1 through 6 as Jack's going to take it back to the outside, rim riding up here against the wall. Put it up against the board there, Jack, as he's going to drive it off of turn 2. Get as much momentum as he can here down the backstretch. He's going to close this gap down to the 92 of Harville. Harville's going to take it to the bottom. Jack's going to go back to the outside. He's finding some pace up here. Can anything happen for him? Materialize. Is he sideways here off of turn 4? He's going to hang on to it. These guys are going to continue here as we complete lap 16 on to lap 17.
All right, now the leader, Tyler Barnett, opening up a 4/10 of a second lead now on second place. Michael Boyles in the 05. The 05 might be coming under a little bit of attack here by Corey Harville. Corey Harville is quicker at the moment as the 92 continues to track down the second place car. Devin Jack is also quicker than the both two front leading cars, the 92 and the 49, really fast at this moment, faster than Adam Boyles even. Behind him in the 22 truck, Xfinity car, now going into turn 1. They're all still running pretty much the same line, but the 92 does duck down just a little bit further than the 49. Coming off of turn 2, he's going to get a little bit of a run here to try and get back to the rear bumper of the 92.
Yeah, as you can see, these guys are kind of sliding around here a little bit. The tires are starting to go away. Tom mentioned that here about 10 laps ago. Is this going to be a recurring problem here throughout this run as these tires are going to wear? As you see, the Barnett leading them all down to the inside apron line right against the grass. Boyles follows him in down there. Maybe he found some speed here. He's cut the gap in half to the race leader, did Michael Boyles. As we're going through some more lap traffic, going to get tired off of turn 2. Maybe going to slow down the 13. Where does Adam Boyles go at the run? He's going to get right up to the bumper. He's going to go to the outside. This is going to get interesting here into turn 3, Tom.
Into turn 3 they go. A little bit of lap traffic help by these for these two cars is now Michael Boyles is now all over the rear bumper of the 13. He's going to the outside across start-finish line and into turn 1. The 13 shuts the door on him. Going into turn 1 now. The 13's going high. The 05 down to the bottom and off of turn 2 now. Let's see what Michael Boyles can do here. The 13's going to get the run and it's going to be over. That little chance of opportunity to try to get something done there is not going to happen. Back here though, Adam Boyles has caught the 92 and the 49.
Yeah, Harville had a bit of a moment there off of turn 4 last time by, and he saved that thing. He's going to continue in it, but here comes Adam Boyles in the 22. This could get tight here to turn 1. Boyles going to have to lift here with the lap traffic. Contact might have been made. 71's in the wall. Made contact with Harville. Harville still sideways here through 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. Does he hang on to it? This is unbelievable. Here comes Adam Boyles to the inside.
Side-by-side drag race now into turn 3 for P4 at the moment, now still side by side. These guys going at it here. The 92 gets loose. The 22 gets loose off of turn 4. They both save it, and they're still side by side coming down the front straightaway now. The 49 of Devin Jack out in front of them as the 92 goes high. The 22 dives it real deep here into turn 1, and let's see what the 92 can do with this run off of turn 2.
Wow, this is unbelievable racing we are witnessing here at Chicagoland. The magic is in the air as now Harville's going to go defensive to the inside line. He's going to clear the 22 of Adam Boyles. But Jack has moved up to P3. This is unbelievable. And he's sideways off of turn 4. Oh my goodness, here comes Harville with a big run off of turn 4. He's going to take it to the inside. Where does Adam Boyles go? We're looking at 3 wide here. It's not going to happen. Boyles thinks better of it. Harville gets tight in the center. Here comes Jack. We're looking at 3 wide here off of turn 2. Here comes Boyles to the inside. Jack's in the wall.
Now coming down the back straightaway, the 22 takes. They're wrecking. The 49's around into the infield on the apron. Coming back up on track. No caution yet as all these guys are having to dodge them. Caution is out for the 49 of Devin Jack.
Oh man, give us a chance to catch our breath. Unbelievable racing we are witnessing here at Chicagoland. Unfortunate there for the 49 of Jack. Wow, 3 wide racing here in Chicagoland, Tom. That's what we said at the top. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, these guys have just found another gear to go around this track and just turn up the heat. We are on lap 24. It almost seems like we were 5 laps to go there for a long time with these guys up front. And just holy cow, I can't believe we even lasted that long.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is going to change up the strategy here. We're expecting maybe a 2-stopper, split this race into thirds at the pre-race. Now we're at the quarter mark. Do we see some pit strategy? Here it is. Here comes your race leaders, Barnett and Michael Boyles in 05. I believe that's most of the field coming down pit lane here, Tom.
Yep. Everybody coming down pit lane at the moment. This will give a good outlook on how good these guys can execute their pit stops. As you can see, the 13 now coming into his pit box. The 05 also coming into his pit box. Everybody seems to have a pretty good stop here. So we'll see what this 13 can do after he gets out of his box. Right sides were up, off, and new ones in. Now the left side is up, and he is on his way. Oh, the 05. Wow, that was close. That was really close.
Wow, the 52 of Rapp. Did he take 2 tires? He just got an amazing pit stop sequence here. That's a P4. Wow. Are we seeing strategy here early on here in this race? Unbelievable race off of pit road we just witnessed. Looks like Harkins and Broderick are P1 and 2. No pit stop there. Rapp did beat Barnett off pit lane. Wow.
Wow. Well, the 13 was coming under attack by Michael Boyles, too, at the exit of pit lane as well. That was very close for him. But Jay, let's go back and look at this crash real quick and see what truly happened to the 49 here coming down the back straightaways. We put it into slow-mo for you guys. We saw that 3-wide action going through turns 1 and 2, and this was the product of it coming down the back straightaway. Now, halfway down the back straightaway, it looks like maybe the 92 came up a little bit into the 49 of Devin Jack, and Devin Jack going for a spin.
Yeah, I don't think you could put any blame on any driver right there, Tom. Stuff happens so fast here. You're trying to set up for corner entry into 3. They just came together. Unfortunate for Jack to go around here, but it's still early enough in this race. He's got a mighty fast race car. I think we'll be seeing more of him at the front of this field towards the end of this race.
Yep, absolutely. Real quick in the chat, Radiant Zehos really cheering on Troy Nissen. Look, he's doing great right now. Was P13 before the caution. After pit cycles, now P16, finding himself with new and fresh Goodyear rubbers. Now coming around this racetrack, he'll have another opportunity to try and fight his way back to the front. But Jay, got a little bit of a development happening here. Thomas Harkins in the 37 and the 16 of Charles Broderick. They did not pit. They are out front.
Yeah, this is the strategy I was talking about. Where the caution flew here for this first time, right at the quarter mark, kind of threw a wrench into the strategy. Maybe if it would have came out about 5-6 laps later, it would have been the opportunity to pit. But now we're going to set up for some strategy. These guys are going to maybe run this as long as they can here and then pit early and maybe put them off cycle with the leaders. But what do you do when you're behind the leaders? You don't follow them. You do them a little different here. And here we go. We're going to line them up on the front row as the lights are out on the pace vehicle, Tom. And you know what that means.
Green flag racing this time by. We're going to be watching the 37 take control of this field going into the restart zone. For the first time tonight, Thomas Harkins out front leading some laps. Charles Broderick in the 16 car. He is also on the front row. He'll be helping Thomas on the front row there. And these two guys will be leading this field to green. What a difference of strategy so far. It seems like everybody has taken that first caution to come down pit road to get some fresh tires. These two right here are a little bit of outliers.
Yes, this could be interesting to see which line takes off on this restart. We got some fresh tires behind this front row. We also got a 2-tire strategy in here with Rapp. Be interested to see what these guys do, Tom, on this restart.
Yep, absolutely. Off of turn 4 now. We're going to watch that pace car come off of the racing surface. Thomas Harkins going to be coming into the restart zone. And the green flag is out in the air. The 37 doesn't get a good jump. The 05 trying to go to the outside of the 16. It's not going to happen this time by. He's going to give him a great push. Here comes the 22. 4 wide into turn 1. The 13 backs out. We're 3 wide now through turns 1. The 37 dropping like a rock to the back. Thomas Harkins not being able to hold on. Now up front, it's Michael Boyles, Corey Harville. They're side by side going into turn 3.
Yeah, that inside line didn't going, but the 92 got shot of a cannon. Oh, is that Barnett sideways back there? What a save by Barnett! But the battle for the lead continues on. Harville to the inside of Boyles. Here comes Adam Boyles in the 22. He's trying to mix it up with these boys. We got these 3 cars duking it out here for the lead. And we've got Harville still to the inside. Michael Boyles to the outside. It's coming off of turn 2 now.
Off of turn 2, the 92 is going to shut the door, and the 05 crossover on the back straightaway. The 05 to the inside of the 92 into turn 3. He's going to dive it on deep in there. He's going to try to clear the 92 through turns 3 and 4, and it looks like the 92 is going to get a little bit of a run here. He's going to keep that position. The 92 on the outside making it work right now with the edge out front. Corey Harville to the point.
Yeah, these 3 leaders are checking out from the field as Harville takes the lead of this race. Adam Boyles and Michael Boyles lurking behind. Let's see if they got a run here down the backstretch. They all use a real wide approach off of exit. And
yellow flag. Oh, big wreck on the back straight. 17, Bryce Battle just getting all that battle damage right now on the back straightaway. Look, he's got big damage to that car, and he's going to have to come down pit road and get a quick repair for that 17 machine. What did we just witness?
Oh, man, that is a lot of damage there. Battle damage, as Tom says, on that 17 of Bryce Battle. Unreal. We'll have to go back and take a look and see what developed here.
All right, let's see. Off of turn 2 now. We'll get it a little bit slow-mo. Look, the 16 on old tires getting real loose off of turn 2. Comes across the track, collects the 17. And it looks like now the 17 is going to lose a little bit control, come up the track. The 49 is going to grab a lot of damage. Oh, that is huge and heartbreaking for the 49 after his early performance he had in this race. The 17 sitting right in the middle of the track sideways, nowhere to go for the 21 as he comes by and slams him. Oh, the 71 just delivering an absolute blow to the 17. Holy cow.
Yeah, I think that developed there off of turn 2. As you saw, a lot of right side damage there to the 16. If you remember, the 16 was out on older tires here on this restart. Looked like he had some right side damage. Maybe checked up a little bit with the field behind him. And then nowhere to go for a lot of those guys. So unfortunate. We're going to get quick repairs, though. Pull up those backup cars, see what they can do to recover from this early race incident.
Yep, absolutely. Now you see the 17 coming back on track, rolling out his backup car. Bryce Battle now without that extra insurance of having that backup car. But we are on lap 32. Corey Harville now on the back straightaway, still leading this race. Tyler Barnett going to get another opportunity to get a good restart here and put aside all the mistakes that happened with that last restart and come back out and try to get back to the top.
Yeah, it was a tale of 2 stories on that restart. Barnett did not get going on that restart the way he wanted. Harville, he was back in P6 on that restart. Got shot out of a cannon, took advantage of that outside line, getting a good jump. And he finds himself in the lead. A little bit of recovery here by the guy who led most of the beginning part of this race. That's Barnett in the 13. Look at Probst is up here in the mix. We got Baumler up here in P6. And Moffitt, seeing him up towards the front here in P7.
Nick Seraph in P8 currently. We got Kenny Troughton in P9. And then the one and only James Zangi rounding out your top 10 at the moment. And, yeah, we've got some heavy hitters in the back here, Jay. Right now, Devin Jack coming off of pit road now, off of turn 2. He's currently classified as P20. That big hit on Bryce Battle down the back straightaway, currently P19. The 71 of Andrew Huff, you can still see a little bit, not a little bit, a lot of front damage to that vehicle as he's still rolling around this track right now. Let's see, Thomas Harkins, that strategy really didn't really play out well for him. Currently P16 at the moment for himself in that 37 machine. Let's see, check up on Troy Nissen here, currently P14. And then number 19, Dragon Ball Z, Chevrolet Camaro. Now, going to get another opportunity as well to get a good restart.
As we're closing in on the 1/3 mark of this race, and we have just seen absolute amazing battles in racing so far. Be interesting to see now the strategy kind of wide open. I'm surprised we did not see the number 37 of Harkins come down pit lane this time. So we're maybe doing a little shuffling here, trying to get the order right here for this restart.
All right, well, let's go back up to the front here. Corey Harville electing to go on the bottom lane. Michael Boyles to the top side. Lights are out on the pace car. We are going green flag racing this time by. We've got Corey Harville on the inside, Michael Boyles on the outside. Second lane, that's the 22 of Adam Boyles on the inside. The 13 of Tyler Barnett on the outside. And then your third row back, that's Robert Brobst to the inside and Kevin Baumler to the outside. That's your first 3 rows for this restart. Coming down the back straightaway now.
Yeah, this can be an interesting restart. We've seen Harville really make some time up on that outside. Was able to take advantage on that last restart with that outside line. Michael Boyles in that 05 has been finding pace on the inside line. Used that outside line on the last restart to his advantage. So we'll see which line can take off effectively into turn 1 and see who takes the lead on this restart.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Through turns 3 and 4 they go. Off of turn 4 now. You will see once again the pace car come off the racing surface. Control get into Harville's hands. Inching creeper to the restart zone. And the green flag is out in the air. The 92 gets a great jump over the 05 of Michael Boyles. Now coming across start finish line. Michael Boyles still stuck to the outside. He's going to try to get down in front of his brother there of Adam Boyles. It's not going to happen. It is going to happen. Just a little bit here. Side by side for P3. That's Tyler Barnett and Adam Boyles. Excuse me. Yeah, Adam Boyles coming down the back straightaway. Still side by side into turn 3.
Yeah, still side by side. Adam Boyles with Tyler Barnett. Barnett trying to make the recovery back to the front, but Boyles on the inside drives it in extremely deep. Does we get a run here off the corner with a 13? We do. We're staying side by side here across the line. This is incredible. What can the 13 do on this outside line as you see the Boyles boys using the inside line here through 1 and 2. Here comes Barnett on the outside.
Barnett ripping that outside line, trying to make something happen here. They've been working this line in all race. The 92 also running the same line as the 13. Now coming down the back straightaway. He does make that pass on the 22. He sets his sights on the 05 now, running that high lane through 3 and 4. You can see how rough and bumpy that is off of turn 4. Now the 13's got the run. Let's see what he does here. Coming across start finish line, complete lap 36.
Yeah, they all took it down to the inside line. The 05, does he play defensive here? He does not. He's going to go mid-track here as you see the 13 of Barnett. Rim ride up there against the boards. Get a good run here off of turn 2. Here he comes with the crossover move to the inside of the 05 of Michael Boyles. Can he make it happen here into turn 3? He's got the inside line. Boyles is going to have to take the outside line here. They're going to stay side by side here off of turn 4. This is insane.
Now coming off at turn 4, still side by side. Tyler Barnett to the inside, the 05 to the outside. You can see his brother Adam going with him now into turn 1. Now the 13 diving on deep into turn 1, going all the way to the apron there as the 05 elects to come down just a little bit off that high lane. He's going to get the run down the back straightaway. A classic drag race here at Chicagoland going into turn 3. Still neck to neck for P2 as this is happening. Corey Harville has already got a second lead over second place, and the 13 completes the pass on the 05.
Wow, what an amazing move there by Barnett to get that position. But look at the 5 of Probst. He just drove right up to the back of these boys. It was rim riding the outside just like Barnett, but Barnett's to the outside. Here comes Boyles to the bottom. Again, did he clear him off of turn 2? He does not clear him off of turn 2. We're going to drag race down the back. This is unbelievable. The 05 of Michael Boyles is not laying over here for the 13 of Barnett. He's still racing him extremely hard, trying to hold this P2 position here off of turn 4. We're still side by side. Barnett might be a little sideways.
The 13 not giving up. The 05 not giving up. Still side by side for P2 as now they are catching the leader here. Only a couple tenths off as they go into turn 1. Still side by side here. The 13, though, gets that run on the outside. Coming down the back straightaway, and he takes over P2 with a comfortable lead there as now he sets his sights on the 92. Right now, though, Robert Bross now attacking the 05. Coming off of turn 4. They're going to go side by side down the front straightaway.
Wow, this 5 of Brobst is extremely fast. He's found some speed right there up against the wall on corner entry all the way through the turn. He's going to send it in here extremely deep into turn 1 and 2. Can he hold the line? He might be able to clear the 05 off the corner. He gets real close to the wall. Unbelievable. He couldn't put a piece of paper in between his car and the wall. He makes the move up to P3 for Brobst. He is flying right now as he's got his sights set on Barnett off of turn 4.
Look how fast this 5 car is right now. Coming off of turn 4 and across the start finish line, he is making something happen on the outside here. So impressive what we are seeing out of this 5 car right now. Right now, those Nick Seraph now taking the attack to the 22 car of Adam Boyles off of turn 2. He's going to be looking to the inside, trying to make something happen here. Not going to be able to make something happen. Now going into turn 3, we'll see what that 67 can do against the 22.
Yeah, these guys are really finding some speed on the outside line. As I see that Seraph goes a couple lanes down off the top. He's going to follow in line here behind Attaboys in the 22. Maybe get a run here into turn 1. Does he have the room to make it happen? No, it's a little defensive line there by the 22 boys. He sends it in! He's dead sideways on corner entry. He's to the inside of the 22 of Attaboys. Can he make the move? Oh my goodness, we got 5 cars on our blanket down the back.
Now, still side by side, the 67 trying to make something happen on the inside. He's got a little bit of help there by the 88 of Kevin Baumler. He's going to complete that pass on the 22. He's going to try to shut the door here. Not going to happen. The 22 finds room to the outside as the 05 now runs that apron, giving the draft to the 67. He clears him. He clears him. What a move there going into turn 1. Seraph shutting the door on Adam Boyles. Now going after his brother Michael down the back straightaway now.
These Xfinity cars are absolutely amazing. The racing ability in these cars, and these drivers are wheeling them right now. As Seraph is finding time on the inside line. Oh, his Boyle's a little defensive there. Did not want to give that inside line to the 67. Seraph is sideways. Baumler's going to make the move to the outside. Where did he come from? Here he is battling Mays and the 21s in this mix now. We got 5 of them under a blanket here in a turn 1. His Baumler's going to take it to the bottom of Michael Boyles here in a turn 1.
Baumler shooting it to the inside off of turn 2 now. Coming off the corner, he clears him. He clears him. Michael Boyles now behind Kevin Baumler in P5. Kevin Baumler promotes himself to P4 now, ripping that outside lane. That seems to be where all the speed is at the moment. And also at the moment, Robert Bross in the 5 car losing a little bit of time here to the cars behind him and the cars in front of him. Big time that time by just about 5/10 of a second at the moment. The 88 still rolling the outside, trying to set his sights on the 5 car and get back to his rear bumper to make a pass happen. But back here now, we got Daryl Mays to the inside of the 67.
Yeah, Mays looking to the inside here into turn 3. Can he make it happen? Seraph is taking this thing back to the outside after losing a couple positions here through this sequence. Oh, it's going to get tied off the corner. Oh, my goodness. How did the 21 hang on to that thing? Dead sideways. As you see, Michael Boyles up there trying to play a little defensive, take the short way around. As now Mays is going to follow in behind line here. But Seraph going to go to the outside. Michael Boyles to the outside. This is incredible racing here off of turn 2. As it looks like Baumler's closing that gap to Brobst in front of him. He's taken to the inside.
Now the 20, he collects a lot of outside wall right there. A little bit uncharacteristic there by the 21 driver. Don't even know how to explain that at the moment, but off of turn 4, Seraph's getting real loose now. And coming across the start-finish line, the 21 looking like he doesn't have a lot of damage to that right side. That's exactly what he wanted. All that damage acts as a parachute. Now, look at this. Robert Bross getting passed by the 88 of Kevin Baumler off of turn 2. He clears him. Kevin Baumler up into the top 3, setting his sights on Tyler Barnett as the battle for the lead comes into a half a second now. Barnett on the charge to the front as Baumler passes Brobst.
Yeah, Brobst's car is faded, and Baumler's car came alive here towards this run. That thing has got some speed in it, and he is digging right now. As now it looks like Michael Boyle's going to put the battle in here, as well as Maze to the inside of Seraph here off of turn 2. This is incredible. He's going to make the move. Oh, he's sideways. Oh, he saves it. Here comes Seraph. We're looking at 3 wide potentially here. Here comes Adam Boyles to the inside. 3 wide here into turn 3. This is incredible. 3 wide racing here in Chicagoland. It's just magical.
The 67 still hanging it strong on the outside. Gabriel loose. Oh, a little bit of wall contact there. They're still 3 wide. Coming across the start-finish line. They're still 3 wide now. Going into turn 1. The 22 losing a little steam. The 67 losing a little steam here. But on the outside, he's going to gain that all back. He's going to get the run coming down the back straightaway. But the 21 shuts the door now. Coming down the back straightaway. Back to 2 wide for these guys. Into turn 3 now. The 21 leading this group at the moment. And he's looking to stay strong.
Yeah, and here comes a 25 of Trout, and he's crying up onto these boys. He's got the mix. Oh, Seraph sideways on a 4. Oh my goodness, another great save here in the Backmarkers Racing League as Trout is looking to go to the inside. And oh, he's in the wall into turn 1. Oh my goodness, and he's keeping his foot in it. You can just see he's struggling on these tires, and he's gonna lose more positions as he goes off the wall again off of turn 2.
The 67's like a magnet to the wall right now. He is making that wall his best friend here at Chicagoland. Now to the outside, that's the 12 car of Austin Holbrook. He is going to be losing that top 10 status here real quick. Daryl May still side by side now with Adam Boyles into turn 1. Brobst dropping quickly now. Michael Boyles taking back that P4 position as Brobst is losing a lot of time. Off of turn 2, the 21 so sideways, he holds on to it. Wow, what a display of driving at the moment between these 4 guys now going into turn 3. The 5 to the high side. The 22 to the apron off of turn 4. The 22's coming back.
Wow, these guys are just putting on a show at a track that just knows how to produce. This is insane racing we're witnessing. These guys are hanging on to these things. We're side by side. Prost's gonna hang it on the door of the 22 of Adam Boyles. We're gonna continue side by side. I think Boyles might be able to clear him off the corner. He does. Move Adam Boyles up to P5. Prost back to P6. Wow, these guys are just slipping and sliding all over this place, and they're still moving. As here comes Prost back to the inside, trying to make the move back at the 22 of Adam Boyles.
Off of turn 4 now, the 5's to the inside of the 22, but don't forget that 22, he's going to have a little bit of a run here now coming down the front straightaway, but the 5 is cutting the track on the inside. We'll see how this turns out. The 5 car does not get back side by side with the 22. The 22 clears him, now going through turns 1 and 2. He's going to get that comfortable. Then what he gets into the wall. That's not what he needed. He just got by the 5 car, but it looks like it's not going to be that bad. The 5 car does get back to the rear bumper, but going into turn 3, the 22 and the 5 choose the same line, and the 5 gets all that dirty air. The 22, though, holding strong onto that P5 position and doing a phenomenal job.
Gosh, I love the Xfinity cars. You can bounce these things off the walls and they go faster. It's unreal what we are witnessing here tonight. These guys are just digging. As now Bros is trying to get back to the outside, maybe a little tight. Trouton's in the wall back there in the 25. This is insane. Here comes Holbrook. Where did he come from? He's trying to get by Maze. Oh, here comes Maze to the inside of Trouton. We're going to go side by side here through 3 and 4. Maze is still sideways in this 21 machine. Oh my goodness, the 5 is loose. Oh, we're going 3 wide. Oh, the 21's in the grass. He's in the grass. Toro lawnmower.
What a save by the 21. The 5 car still holding strong on the outside now, getting passed by Johnny Rapp. Austin Holbrook has made that pass. Kenny Trouton still out. Trouton, coming down the back straightaway in that P6 position. And these battles still side by side, the 52 and the 5. The 52 of Johnny Rapp making a great run here tonight at Chicagoland off of turn 4. Now he's going to clear the 5. Oh, the 5! Big contact with the wall there. And, he's still going to continue to go fast here. What a run so far that these guys are putting together. What some great on-track action right now. This is your closest battle on track of which we are watching. Kenny Trouton and Austin Holbrook coming down the back straightaway now.
Yeah, this running order is just getting shook up like a soda bottle right now. This is unbelievable. As Trouton's up here to P6. Holbrook, yeah, was your Daytona winner. He's making some moves. Oh, he's sideways on the 4. Does he save it? He does. Oh my goodness. goodness, unbelievable. The announcer's jinx almost bit him, but they're going to split him 3 wide here in a turn 1. How brave are these boys tonight? Just sending it. All the action right here on this YouTube channel.
Wow, what a series of events we just watched right there with the 12 car losing a little bit of position there as the 57 of Jackson Samso now goes to the inside of the 5 car of Robert Brobst now into turn 3, still side by side. These 2 cars battling it out off of turn 4 at the moment. These guys are going at it. Real quick though, we gotta go back up here to Adam Boyles as he is now coming under attack by Kenny Troughton. The 25 car making an absolute move to the front. Look at this, he's getting to the inside of the 22. Not going to be able to make something happen here coming down the back straightaway at the moment, but he's going to get that draft going into turn 3.
Yeah, the 25 of Troughton is showing so much speed as he sends it in here to turn 3. He's going to be side by side with Adam Boyles. Adam Boyles is wheeling that thing sideways. 25 is sideways on the inside. He's going to take the short way around. Adam Boyles is going to take the long way around on the outside. We're going to go side by side again here in a turn 1. These boys are digging. It's unbelievable. He's going to pull the slider here off of turn 2. He does. Move Troughton up to a P5 spot.
Oh, here comes the 22 back to the inside. He's got the run. Here comes the 52. It looks like the 25 had a lift there a little bit. The 52 now coming to the inside. The 25 to the outside. The 22 all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Trying to complete that pass. He is going to complete that pass, but the 25 is going to have the run here now. Watch this 25 come across start finish line and into turn 1. He's getting that draft. What is he going to do with it? He's going to shoot it onto the inside. Oh, contact! The 22's around. Oh, he saves it! He saves it! Unbelievable! What Adam Boyles just did right there at full speed! Unbelievable! Now here comes the pack to get around the 22.
Oh my goodness, iRacing Top 10 put Adam Boyles on the picture front cover of that one. As now we're looking at 3 wider because May Prost is sideways in the middle. Prost, oh my goodness. There's so much action going on, it's hard to keep track of everything. This is insane. As now Boyles lost multiple positions here, and now Holbrook, Samsel, Zangi all go by. This is incredible. It was got like 10 cars under a blanket here off of turn 2.
Oh, the 5 cars in the wall back here. He's going to collect the 33. He's got to get out of it. All these cars around him getting out of the gas. You can see the flames shooting out the side of that car, and they keep it straight. Unbelievable what they were just able to do right there. Real quick, here's Troy Nissen finding himself in P12, coming off of turn 4. Real loose there, but holding it straight. What a run for him so far as he tries to find himself into the top 10. Side-by-side action now going into turn 1. That's Jackson Samsel and Adam Boyles going out of here. Adam Boyles using the middle of the track as the 57 ripping the outside lane. Oh, Holbrook's in the wall. He's right in front of him too. All these guys still continue going. The 22 shuts the door on the 57 going into turn 3.
Whoa, this is insane. Look at Zangi to the inside of Holbrook. They're still door-to-door here as Adam Boyles is trying to make up this ground back. He's going to get caught in the corner. Here comes Holbrook with a crossover move on the 10 of Zangi. This is insane. Here comes Holbrook to the inside into turn 1. He's got the inside line. Zangi's got the outside line. Still side by side. Holbrook going to maybe throw the slider move here off of turn 2. Zangi sideways. Here comes Adam Boyles to the inside. Oh, my goodness. Near contact was made. A little bit of a drag race here down the back.
All right, now going into turn 3, that's the 22 and the 10 of James Zangi going out of here. Adam Boyles to the inside off of turn 4. Now the 10 so loose, you can see that wheel work going inside of that car. The 10 car not having a happy car at the moment, but still finding himself within the top 10. What a run so far by James Zangi, and doing a great job to keep that 10 car relevant at the moment. Jackson Samsel is rounding out your top 10. Right behind him, Troy Nissen. Now going into turn 3. Lots of damage to that 21 car after big contact with the outside wall, as you can see behind him. But we got a little bit of side-by-side action happening here that the 12 car, he's going to overcome off of turn 4. The 12 car going to lead this pack of cars down the front straightaway now. Looks like a pack of 5 at the moment, now going into turn 1.
Yeah, as we're going to continue on here to turn 1. Zangi on the inside trying to make a charge back at the 22 of Adam Boyles. Adam Boyles on the comeback trail right now after that amazing, incredible save he had. As Holbrook is right here in a P7 position. Adam Boyles a P8. He's going to get a good run here into turn 3. Can he get side by side with him off of turn 4? These cars are going away. The handling is they need tires, man. These guys are just digging as Holbrook almost gets into the wall there off of turn 4. Here comes Boyles to the inside, making it as short as possible around the track. We're going to go side by side again here in a turn 1.
Now these guys are battling it out. We got a battle here for the lead. The top three, Kevin Baumler finds himself right behind Tyler Barnett and Corey Harville, now going through turns 3 and 4. What a run that 88 car's had so far tonight as the 13 looks to the outside of the 92. This is for the lead of the race. The 92 coming across the line now. He's still leading the race, leading lap 67 and into 68, but the 13 gets side by side with the 92 now going through turns 1 and 2. Watch this run that the 13's going to get on the outside down the back straightaway. Here it comes. Tyler Barnett to the lead.
Here we are, side-by-side drag race down the back. Harville to the inside, Barnett to the outside. Barnett's got so much momentum here on the outside. He might be able to make this move here off of turn 4. They're going to continue side-by-side. Oh, my goodness, how close Barnett was to the wall. We're still dragging it out. It looks like Harville's going to lead that lap, but here comes Barnett with all the momentum, all the speed in the world. He's going to take the lead of this race here in a turn 1. Harville's fighting back here on the inside.
Now, with all of this happening, the 92's losing ground to the 88. The 88's ripping that outside wall. Look at that. That's the 05 of Michael Boyles. He's coming back up to the front. That was once a 2.5 second gap between third and fourth place. Look at him there. He's only a half second now to third place. What a run by him as well as we go side by side for P2 as Tyler Barnett tries to check out of this field.
Yeah, Baumler using this outside line. He's found so much pace up here all night long as he's going to continue to rim ride right up against the boards here. He's going to clear the 92 off the corner. Unbelievable, but here comes Michael Boyles in the 05. His car's coming alive towards the end of this run. This is unbelievable. 4 guys under a blanket here, led by Barnett, as we're just swapping positions, duking it out for the lead of this race.
Now coming off of turn 4 to complete lap 70, 31 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, here at Chicagoland, and it is only getting better. Baumler now. Baumler's looking for the lead, or putting his sights on the lead of Tyler Barnett off of turn 2. Now the 92 falling in line of the 88, and the 05 looking to make a move on the 92 coming down the back straightaway. Let's see if he can do anything going into turn 3. Not this time by. They are using the same line at the moment as the 05 did, just a little bit lower than a 92 after the apex of the corner off of turn 4. Now the 05 electing to stick with the 92 to get that draft going down the front straightaway, and the 88 and the 13 going to the apron. Now into turn 1, the 05 rips the wall. Oh man, he is so close to that. He is making it work. Look at this run. He's going to get all the 92s loose, and the 05's got a run coming down the back straightaway.
No, wow, what a drive here by the 05 of Michael Boyles on the razor's edge up there against the wall at 1 and 2. He's going to get a great run here off of 3 and 4. He might be able to clear the 92 sideways again. He saves it. Move Michael Boyles at the P3. Your top 4 are all within a second of each other as 92 is fading here on the long run. As Michael Boyles and Baumler, their cars are coming alive here. As you see Harville go to the outside, he's trying to use the lane that the 88 of Baumler's using. This is incredible. As we got lap traffic in front of your leader, this could come into play for the battle for the lead as Baumler's on the pursuit.
The top 3 basically identical lap times. Corey Harville with about 3/10 of a lap slower last time by. We're going to be coming across start finish line now. Let's look at these updated times now as we have ourselves single file with the 88 trying to get back to the rear bumper of the 13. Last time by Tyler Barnett 32.1, Kevin Baumler 32.17, Michael Boyles. Oh, the 92's on the wall.
Wow, rim riding the wall, and he's still flying, but here comes Michael Boyles to the rear bumper of the 88 of Baumler. A little bit of bumper business here in a turn 3 as they're both going to go to the bottom lane. This is different than we've seen the last few laps, as now Michael Boyles making some happen. Baumler sideways, so is the 05 of Boyles. This is incredible. This is how Boyles is going to try to look to the outside here for turn 1. Baumler, does he play defensive? He does play a little defensive, but the 05 is going to be able to stay to the outside. Doesn't get a run here off of turn 2, as now he gets a little tight in the center. It's going to open the door for Michael Boyles to get a good run here off of turn 2.
While this is happening, we've got Corey Harville coming down pit road, and now we're side by side for P2. 3 wide with the lap car. 3 wide with the lap car. Michael Boyles, the meat in this sandwich, off of turn 4. He's going to try to make something happen here. Not going to be able to. The 33 of Moffitt to get with the fresh tires, trying to make something happen. Oh, contact! Big contact! The 33! The 88 sideways! Oh, the front 5!
Oh, no!
Michael Boyles gets taken out in this ordeal, and the caution flies!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, what did we just witness? Unbelievable.
Wow.
No, this
Big.
is going to really affect is that 92 of Harville just pitted, went a lap down. Oh, so unfortunate through a pit sequence.
Absolutely. Let's go back and look and see what happened here. Look, we were calling this, Jay. We saw the lap cars coming into play here with the P2 guys. As the 88, you can see here is going to make a little bit of contact with the 33 coming out of the tri-oval, and the 88 bounces off of everybody here, and the 33 gets himself real sideways. So does the 88. Look how sideways he gets here.
Look at the 88. Dang.
Look at that. Look at that. That is a great promo video. If you ever want to show somebody there, Kevin. The 33 coming back up on track and just collecting the 05 there. The car I wanted to watch, though, let's see if we can get on board here quick enough, because this guy saw this wreck happening. Actually, we'll go normal speed. Sideways here, avoiding the wreck. Look at that. Wow.
Snaked it right on through. That was some great heads-up awareness there by Thomas Harkins. Unbelievable job to avoid that collision.
All right.
As we see Michael Boyles on pit lane getting some repairs, but the rest of the field coming down for their final pit stop of the race.
Yep, Tyler Barnett now into his pit box. Let's see what he can do here. He's got the right sides up in the air, and he's going to put left sides on as well. Left side's now up in the air. He's going to get that car back on the ground and take off. Look at the 88! Oh, he's going to jump him! Did he?
Oh, that was so close to call.
Did he do it?
He did not do it. Unbelievable. That was a razor's edge blade of distance between those boys. Goodness gracious, they don't make a tape measure short enough for that distance between those two.
Wow, that was close. I got real excited there for a second. That was an awesome race on pit road between these two guys.
No, he did get him. The scoring caught up. He did leap Barnett. Unbelievable.
Wow.
That could be a race-winning move there, Tom, by Baumler. We talk about how important it is. You can't lose a race on pit lane, but you can or you can't win one on pit lane, but you can sure lose one. This could be the opportunity Baumler needs to take control of this race.
Wow. That is incredible what the 88 just did there right now. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. That was absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, and keep your eyes on this 25 of Trouton. Comes off pit road in P3. His car through that long run was getting faster and faster. Now he has the track position. Watch out for this 25 of Trouton. Having a race of his life from the back of the pack all the way up here to a P3 position with about 20 to go on a restart to end this thing. Unbelievable drive here by Trouton in the 25.
Yes, absolutely. Now, also going back here to P4, that's Jackson Samsel finding himself in the top 5. Look at this, Jay, the 17.
Unbelievable.
P5. What a great run by him after some horrible luck there in the previous cautions. Troy Nissen finding himself P6. What a great run by him. It's just coming all together for him here at the end of this race. Peter Stewart in P7 at the moment. Devin Jack finding himself back into the top 10 with a P8. Johnny Rapp in P9 after a great run on that last green flag run. And then unfortunately, Corey Harville all the way back to P10. He's got a little bit of work to do here to find himself back up to the front with just about 20 laps to go here when the green flag flies. It'll be pretty difficult as he's getting his lap back now. He was one lap down. He's going to start in the longest line. So does the 22 there, Adam Boyles. He's going to find himself all the way back in P11. Unfortunate for these two guys as they tried to work the pit strategy and it didn't work out for him as that caution came out. Just so unfortunate. Michael Boyles, who was caught up in that wreck, now counted 3 laps down. 05 not being able to make it back to pit road. He had to tow that vehicle to his pit box to roll out the backup car. Unfortunate for him, but he's going to still try to run out this race. But here is the story. The 88! What a job!
Yes, we got the lights out on the pace vehicle. We got 20 laps shootout here to the checkers. Who's going to take the Leap Day 150 here at Chicagoland? We got Baumler and Barnett on the front row, Trouton and Samsel in the second row, and then Battle and Nissen in that third row. We'll see what these boys can do with 20 laps to go here at Chicagoland.
Off of turn 4 now, you'll see the pace car come off the racing surface. Baumler going to get control of the race, inching closer to the restart zone. The green flag is out in the air, and the 88 gets a fantastic jump over the 13 as the 13 loses a little bit of ground here, but he's going to make it up back on the outside. Baumler now, he's going to look to go real low here, take the shortest way around the track to try to get in front of the 13. The 13's got a really fast car here. You got to pounce on the opportunity to get in front of him, and he does. Look at this. The 88 now in front of the 13 here at Chicagoland going into turn 3.
Yes, now Baumler's going to take it down to the bottom. Barnett going to continue to rip the wall up here. We saw how good Baumler's car was on the short run. And the 13, it took some laps for that car to come alive, but here he is looking to the outside here into turn 1. Baumler's still going to use this inside line, did not go defensive. Here comes Barnett on the outside. Can he get a run here off of turn 2?
Off of turn 2 now, the 88 does not shut the door. There he goes finally to the wall as the 88 now has preferred lane, and he's going to take it down to the bottom once again here. The 13 ripping that outside lane, trying to work that outside lane in and make it fast, continuing here with 19 laps to go. Kevin Baumler out front.
Yeah, Baumler going to continue to lead this race. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to play defensive this time. He's not going to get Barnett that outside line. But Barnett's going to slide off of turn 2 right there up against the boards. But Baumler doing a fantastic job controlling this race. We got 18 laps to go. And we're heading into turn 3 now. Baumler's going to take it to the bottom. Barnett's going to follow him down there. We're coming this time for 17 laps to go here at Chicagoland.
Off of turn 4, the 88 still holding strong out front. It may be a little bit of mind games the 13's playing here. Tyler Barnett, we know, has an extremely fast car, but maybe that 88 car has just absolutely turned up as now the 13 dives it on deep to the inside as the 88 now ripping the outside. Look how much ground that 13 made through turns 1 and 2. That might be a little bit of a message there for Baumler to go back down to the bottom and see what he can do, and that's exactly what he does. Back to the bottom for the 88 off of turn 4.
Oh, as Barnett gets a little tight there off of turn 4. He's going to lose a little bit of time here to Baumler. Baumler did a fantastic job playing a little defensive there in 1 and 2, or in 3 and 4. What does he do here in 1 and 2? He goes back to the bottom. Barnett going back up to the boards, trying to find this momentum here off of turn 2, trying to close this gap as Baumler is actually stretching it out on him. He's got it up to 0.3 of a second. That's about 2 car lengths as he is continuing to do a fantastic job from the lead of this race is Baumler through 3 and 4.
Now coming off of turn 4, Baumler extending that gap between himself and Barnett, now down up to 0.34. A little bit of play in there, 0.32 now with that draft that the 88's giving the 13 going into turn 1. Now the 88 going right back down to the bottom. So does the 13 of Tyler Barnett. He's going to take it right back to the outside wall, coming down the back straightaway, and look at the gap. Now it's 0.38. Baumler doing a fantastic job to keep the 13 behind him.
Yeah, Baumler really stretching this gap out. I believe that the 25 is going to be on the rear bumper of the 13 at the pace he's running, as these guys are all stretching out here. We got 14 laps to go here at the line. Barnett's got to find something. The 88 is doing a fantastic job being defensive, taking away his line. As now Baumler's going to go to the inside line, make this track as short as possible. Barnett's still ripping the boards, trying to carry this momentum down the backstretch. But here comes Trouton. He's closing the gap to the 13 of Barnett. Does Trouton have something to say about his race at the end of it?
Trouton pulling very close lap times to Barnett, just a little bit quicker at the moment. Let's see what he can do here now, stacking up behind the 13, coming off of turn 4 across start finish line now. We're going to read out these times to you. Kenny Trouton at 30.65, Tyler Barnett at 30.76. Kenny Trouton's pulling the same lap times as Kevin Baumler right now, leading this field. Baumler extending that gap to P2 now to a half a second. The 25 getting back to the rear bumper of the 13 now, going into turn 3. Let's see what Kenny Trouton can do here as he gets back to the rear bumper of the 13 off of turn 4.
Yeah, as we saw in the last run, it took about 10 laps for this 13 car to really find its groove, really find its speed. We're about 8 laps into this run right now. We'll see what he can do over these next couple laps, trying to maintain this gap to be in reaching distance of this 88. As you say, Trout really using this inside line and to carry the momentum here off of turn 2. This is incredible racing here. Where did Trout even come from? This had just an amazing race so far as he closes this gap to the 13 of Barnett. Barnett to the bottom, Trout to the bottom, Baumler to the outside. Still trying to find some pace around this track. 11 laps to go.
The 13 real close to the wall there, off of turn 4, coming across start-finish line now. Let's see these times. A 30.96 for Baumler, 30.91 for Tyler Barnett. Tyler Barnett now being able to turn up the heat a little bit here at Chicagoland. He's going to eat into that lead a little bit now. Oh, the 25! Huge into the wall there. Lots of damage to the right side as he was trying to keep up with the 13 now. The 13 is going to be in a league of his own now. He's cut into that lead of Kevin Baumler, now down to 0.35 seconds to first place. He is reeling them in with 10 laps to go.
Jaga boys, 10 to go here at Chicagoland as we see 13 of Barnett continuing to drive this thing out of control on the razor's edge, trying to close this gap down to the 88 of Baumler. Baumler doing a fantastic job controlling this race, but Barnett's going to get a great run down the back. He's going to cut into this lead a little bit. Where does he go into turn 3? He's going to go to the outside line. Baumler's going to continue on the bottom line. He's going to take it to the bottom, trying to carry this run off of turn 4. Baumler coming to this line, time to the line to get 9 laps to go.
9 laps to go here at Chicagoland, and Baumler now coming under attack by Barnett into turn 1 now. They're running pretty much the exact same line, going right down to the bottom and apexing out, getting that as much track as they can, as the 88 doesn't really get close to the wall as close as the 13 does. Now down the back straightaway and into turn 3, the Baumler, he's got a little bit of a hungry guy behind him. He wants to win this race. The Tyler Barnett does as he continues to chase down Baumler. 8 laps to go here at Chicagoland.
Barnett lost this race, or lost last week's race by a billionth of a second. He wants redemption here at Chicagoland. He is closing this gap to Baumler. He's got it under 0.3 of a second now. He's got a great run down the back. He's going to close it even more. Here comes the hungry number 13 of Tyler Barnett. He's going to go to the outside. Can he carry this momentum off of turn 4? We're coming to get 7 laps to go this time as we exit turn 4. Baumler losing some gap here to the 13 of Barnett.
Down to 0.23 seconds. We're going to see these guys duke it out for the next 7 laps. 7 to go here at Chicagoland into turn 1 now. You can see how much that gap has dissipated between these two drivers. Now both of them going down to the bottom. The 88 coming right back to the top. So does the 13. The 88's got to take that line away from the 13 if he feels like he has a chance. Now going into turn 3, that gap is just ever so decreasing between first and second. Look at this run that the 13's going to get. Coming down the front straightaway, 6 laps to go here.
6 more times around here at Chicagoland. Baumler, where does he go this time? He's going to go back to the bottom. He's going to get Barnett that outside line. Barnett's going to be able to use this momentum here off of turn 2. He's going to close this gap again. What a run off the corner by the 13 of Barnett. He's going to draw right up to the bumper of the 88 of Baumler. Baumler, we're going to play defensive. Barnett goes to the inside. So does Baumler. He shuts the door on him. We are going mono here, this time by 5 laps to go here at Chicagoland.
Now coming across the start-finish line, the 88 still in front of the 13. 5 laps to go here at Chicagoland. The 88's doing a little bit of defensive driving here, shutting off where the 13 wants to go, all the way down to the bottom. The 13's looking high. He's to the outside. These guys drag racing down the back straightaway. Gonna go into turn 3. The 88 still overcomes that and is out front. You're gonna see him go all the way down to the bottom here. The 13's gonna follow him. Watch that 13 get the run off at turn 4 now as these guys continue to duke it out for the lead of this race. Look, here he comes across the start-finish line. 4 laps to go.
4 more times around here as Barnett's got to the outside. He's going to have something here. He's going to have that outside line. Baumler to the inside. Not the defensive line that Baumler wanted here off of turn 2. Here comes Barnett with a massive run. He's going to clear him here down the backstretch. Where does Baumler go with this run? Looks like Barnett's going to have a pretty easy take to the lead. Does Baumler have anything to come back at him? He's going to open this gap up about 2 car lengths here off of turn 4.
Now, off of turn 4, your new race leader here late in this race, Tyler Barnett, taking the lead with 3 laps to go here. The 88 still in hot pursuit now through turns 1 and 2. We're going to see what he can be able to do here off of turn 2, and it looks like it's just not going to be enough at the moment. The 88's got to have a wish and a prayer right now to make sure that he can secure this win. Maybe a little bit of trouble from the 13 is all he needs to get that 88 back out front off of turn 4 now. Tyler Barnett still leading this race. 2 laps to go here with the Backmarkers guys.
Yeah, 2 laps to go down here into turn 1 as now you see Barnett open this gap up to 0.3 of a second. Baumler with a full send moment here off of turn 2. What does he have for the 13 of Barnett as we're closing this out?
Coming down the back straightaway. Look, the P3 car, Devin Jack. Look, he's found his way back to the top 3. Is he going to have a chance here? He might not, but Kevin Baumler still holding strong on the P2. And look at this, your race leader coming off at turn 4, coming to take the white flag now.
The white flag is in the air. The Leap Day 150, one more time around here at Chicagoland. Tyler Barnett lost last week's race in heartbreaking fashion by a billionth of a second to the line there at Michigan. He is going to lead the field down the backstretch for the final time. Down here into turn 3. No pressure from behind. What a masterclass drive to get by the 88 of Baumler as he is going to be exiting turn 4 for the final time. To take the dub here at Chicagoland in the Leap Day 150 is Tyler Barnett.
Baumler coming home P2, Devin Jack coming home P3. We got a close battle here, and it looks like the 92 is going to take that P6 position. Troy Nissen, P7. Kenny Trouton does finish P5. Jackson Samsel finding himself in the top 5. Peter Stewart, P8. Adam Boyles, P9. Austin Holbrook rounding out your top 10.
Wow, what a race. What a race from start to finish. Unbelievable turn of events, great strategy, and then we see Baumler, Barnett duking it out for the finish of this race. Unbelievable. Backmarkers Racing League put on another great show for you guys here on YouTube.
Absolutely. Another great win by the 13 car here with the Backmarkers guys. Kevin Baumler, a great run by himself as well. Devin Jack and the 49. A great run by him to recover as well and find himself back in the top 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring some people down here to the booth. Let's get some interviews in with these guys. We see pictures now being taken for these guys. Looks like Devin may not be in the chat here. That's okay. We'll give him an opportunity now to come into the broadcast booth. But let's go ahead and move on real quick here to Kevin Baumler. Kevin, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you guys. What's up?
Kevin, what a great race we saw there. Look, you find yourself leading this race. A great restart there at the end to get yourself out front in front of that 13. And you've got yourself a little bit of a gap there with the 13 for just a little bit. And then it looked like the 13 turned on the afterburners. What was going through your head there? Look, we know you have a fast car, but what did you need that one little bit to keep up with the 13?
Just tires there at the end. I was anticipating the car being way looser than what it was. The sun went down, the track got really cold, and I made the mistake, turned my brake bias up, and there the last handful of laps, 5-10 laps, the car started to get really tight. I think if I would have had it a little lower, maybe it would have held them off for a couple more laps, but I just needed the race to be like 5 laps shorter. And,
yeah.
Probably would have been one position better.
Well, nonetheless, you had a great race tonight. I mean, you found yourself starting a little bit in the back, P9, but you work your way up. You get through all the cautions there. You come out with a clean car. You find yourself back up at the front at the end of this race. I mean, seriously, nonetheless, a phenomenal race you ran. I just got to ask, how much time and practice did you put into this race before the actual race?
None, if I'm being completely honest. I I need to be a little better. Need to be a little better at practicing during the week. I know some of these guys do it. I haven't had the time to do some of that, but I mean it certainly helps to practice. But I felt confident all week. Chicagoland's kind of always been a little bit of a playground for me on here. I've always had success here. I've always won a lot of races and ran up front in the officials, so I was fairly confident coming into it. And before you guys ask anything else, I just want to apologize to the 33 of Nicholas Moffitt, and I think the 16 was involved in that crash, and obviously Michael Boyles. I think we were through wide there with a lap car and somebody else coming out and lap tires, and it was just unfortunate. I hated that for Michael and the other two that got involved too.
Well, absolutely. Look, great on-track content you had tonight. Some great racing, side-by-side. Congratulations on your P2 tonight. Jay, that's all I got for Kevin here. What do you got for him?
Yes, Kevin, congratulations. P2, a masterclass of a drive. You put on a well of a show. You had the pace all night long. It was so fun to watch you making some of the moves you were making. Come out here with a P2 finish. Who do you have to thank for your awesome performance here tonight?
Well, obviously the title sponsor of our race tonight, M99 Graphics, Logan Monteith. He does a really good job painting cars on the sim. All the broadcasters, everybody that puts the show on, our admins, obviously, that set everything up and keep the peace between some of us drivers. And my fiance, I'm lucky enough that she allows me to do this. She never has thrown a fit about me getting on here and enjoying some of this stuff. And everybody over at Speed Ranch, obviously this is fixed stuff, but I use Speed Ranch setups. I'm a house driver for them for open races. Caden Honeycutt and Basante Salas, they're both Coke drivers. They do a really good job setting us up. Obviously, I haven't talked to either one of them that much the last couple weeks. Caden's pretty busy with racing in the NASCAR Truck Series right now, so he's kind of away from the sim, but everybody that makes this thing get around the track.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for those kind words there, Kevin. We really appreciate it. And also, huge shout out to Kevin's fiance here. Thank you for letting Kevin come out here and put some laps down. Give us some great content. And Kevin, congratulations on your P2 run here tonight. And we hope to see you in the next one.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right. That was your P2 finisher for tonight. We're going to try to get Devin in here. Let's see if we can get him. All right. Now, all right, let's just go to our race winner now. That would be Tyler Barnett. Let's go ahead and pull him up here. Tyler Barnett, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Wow, what a run you had there at the end. Look, we knew, Jay even commented on it, that the 13 had a lot of speed on the long run, maybe not a lot of speed on the short run, which really set you up there for that last caution. We saw the 88 get a little bit of a gap on you there, and then you caught up to him, you made the pass, you won the race. But my question on that final restart, did you have any doubt in your mind that this may be slipping away from you?
Yes and no. I trust Kevin. He's a teammate of mine at Evil Empire, so shout out to them really quick before I forget. But I trust him a lot. I knew this battle was going to be fun regardless, and I knew I wasn't fast in the short run. For some reason, the car just wouldn't get going, or I wouldn't get going because it's a fixed setup. I can't blame the car. So I knew that he was going to start pushing a little bit, and I just knew if I could stay within a couple tenths of him, I could pressure him, find the lines that he's running, because he's really good at searching grip. He's a high IR dirt guy. I don't know how high, but he's probably one of the highest in the league, if not the highest in the league. He runs with like Caden Honeycutt. Anyways, get sidetracked. He's great at finding grip, so I knew if I could follow him, I could probably save my tires a little bit and then just come back to him. And then once the time started to come down from like 5 tenths to 4 tenths, I was like, okay, I got him. And then I was setting him up so I would act like I'm going high or like dive it low. I'd kind of just mess with him. so he'd push it a little harder on entry, trying to mirror drive me. And then we both started pushing. So as soon as we both started pushing tight, I was like, all right, this is my chance. I'm going to drive it like Auto Club, where you're going to run high, mash the brakes, get the car to rotate, and then just cut down the track and get a good exit. So I started doing that. And then my right front was not happy with me when I was doing that high lane pass. I thought I was going to pound the wall, honestly. I was like, well, this race is over. And I was able to squeak by. But yeah, I mean, I obviously think about it a little bit. Like, yeah, maybe the race could be slipping away, but it's going to be a good points day regardless. And I was like, oh, let's go for it then. I trust him. He trusts me. It's going to be a good battle. So 2 weeks in a row, pretty good battles, I'd say.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we saw on-track battles everywhere, whether it was the top 3, inside the top 10, inside the top 15. It was awesome. Everywhere we went to with the camera, we saw a great battle. A huge shout out to this league, and just unbelievable. But with that being said, you find yourself in victory lane once again. You find yourself having another phenomenal points day out here. How you feeling for the championship, Tyler?
I'm feeling pretty good. So I got a 17-point lead right now, and these next couple tracks I'm still going to have to perform at for sure. But I know Watkins Glen is going to be tough, and I know North Wilkesboro is going to be tough because Michael's really fast there. So these right rear tracks apparently have just been hurting me a little bit, so I got to dial in my right rear burning. But otherwise, I think I can contend pretty good, and I think that I like being on top better than chasing. So we're just going to try to run as hard as I can, see if I can get around Michael a couple more times before the end of the season, and hopefully get capped for a 7th one.
Yes, absolutely. Look, a lot of racing in front of us. Now, look, we just finished up at Chicagoland. North Wilkesboro up next week. And then, you know, we get into some of the series finales, as Tyler was saying here. So lots to look forward to out of this 13 vehicle. And just want to say one more time, congratulations on your win tonight. Jay, that's all I got for Tyler here. What do you got for him?
Yes, Tyler, what an awesome show you guys put on all night long. I mean, this race had us absolutely at the top of our chairs, screaming and yelling. It was unbelievable. And you come out here with a dub. Unbelievable race. Who do you have to thank for your performance here tonight?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys, because you guys come out here every single week. I don't have to ask and be like, hey, you guys coming out? No, you guys are punctual. You guys are awesome. Your broadcasts are fantastic. It's to the point now where whenever I see you guys on live or something, I'm always tuning in just for a little bit at least, just to check it out. So you guys are doing a great job, and we love to have you guys, and we obviously are looking for broadcasters in the future, so definitely, hopefully we can extend something with you, and as we grow as a series as well, hopefully you can stick around for some of those. But I also want to thank BMR and all the guys that were here. 21 cars, not a bad showing, pretty solid showing. And then I also want to thank AMB Designs, my fiance's sponsor, my fiance's company that's on the car, so that's 3 wins with her on it. And thank the Lord, and just thank M99 Graphics, my good friend Logan Monteith. He's a beast, and he's also a good dirt guy, and he's the one that sponsored this race. And sorry, it's super long-winded, and I don't sound enthusiastic. I'm just worn out.
You're good, man. You are good. Lots to look forward to here with the 13 car for the rest of the season. Congratulations on your win tonight, Tyler. Thank you for so many of those nice comments you give us. We love coming out here. We have a great time broadcasting this league that you and some of the others put on. We truly appreciate the opportunity. And Tyler, we hope to see you in the next one.
So let's go, boys.
Yep. All right, Jay. Oh my goodness, what a race tonight that we saw. I mean, just unbelievable the type of racing we had. The ending itself was just phenomenal. What Tyler was able to do there, what Kevin was able to do there, what Devin Jack was able to do there to find himself back into the top 3. Get a great run for him tonight. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. This track, these cars, these Xfinity cars are just the best stock cars in the entire world. I mean, these guys were bouncing off the wall and they were going faster. It was unbelievable. It was like if you get into the wall, you're just going to gain all this speed. We saw amazing saves all throughout the night. I mean, fantastic racing from the drop of the green to the checkered. It was just battles and battles throughout. Unbelievable. Still looking for that Hall sponsorship. I'm going to need it after tonight. Get a little bit of voice recovery. Thank goodness I don't got a broadcast tomorrow. I got to give my voice a little bit of recovery time. Unbelievable. This Backmarkers Racing League just puts on a well of a show. It's week after week, race after race. It doesn't matter if we're battling for the lead or if we're battling for 10th. These guys dig and fight for and claw for every position. Amazing drives by the whole field tonight. I mean, you can look back at every single driver in this field, and they had an amazing drive, an amazing moment throughout this race. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I mean, wow, how lucky we are to come up here and call a fantastic race at one of the best racetracks in North America, some of the best stock cars in North America, and some of the best iRacers in the business here in the Backmarkers Racing League.
Absolutely. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody who came out here tonight. Hemi God, Radiant, Bobby Dennis, thank you guys so much for interacting with our channel. It means so much to us, getting us in that YouTube algorithm, and getting more people in this channel who love this type of style, this type of racing, who love a great broadcast. I love doing this. This is something that I look forward to every day, coming out here and watching these guys go in circles. So lots of fun. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming out, liking, commenting, subscribing. It means so much. We're gonna wind down this broadcast now. We'll go through a couple of things that we've got looking forward to on our schedule, and we'll sign off. So with that being said, if you guys liked what you saw tonight, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe as well. The bell icon, get notified whenever we got new content coming out, so you guys won't miss a thing here on the Dega Boys channel. Make sure you guys check out our merch store. We got lots of new and cool stuff like this right here, Big Daddy NASCAR. If you know anything about our podcast side, you would know what we are talking about. I will let Jay touch on that for a second here, but real quick, I want to touch on the memberships. A little bit of a change coming forward. Jay and I have been talking about it, and we want to help out the community more. So we're going to be adding a little bit of a different option or change of an option to our membership. So make sure you guys check that out. It's going to be really cool. We really appreciate all the members of our channel. You will see that channel member list here at the end of this broadcast. Thank you to everybody there. Dallas Seward, a big one. Josh Kreider, Stephen Downton, huge supporters of our channel. Thank you so much for what you guys do for us, and everybody else who is a great supporter of this channel. Thank you so much. I am going to hand it off now to Jay. Jay, what do we got going on with our podcast side?
Oh, man. This podcast this week, hopefully we don't have any more of those moments from last week, but the podcast, it's a great time. We got maybe some new segments, maybe some new things coming to the podcast. I don't want to spoil too much. I want to leave all you guys in anticipation for Tuesday, but we will be recapping this weekend's races, the Las Vegas NASCAR races, as well as the Qatar season opener for the World Endurance Championship. That race is going to be unbelievable. I can't wait to watch that. And then Saturday morning is the opener for the 2024 World Championship for Formula One. Cannot wait to recap those races with you guys on Tuesday. And then also preview the upcoming races next weekend, including IndyCar. IndyCar is back, baby. We're going to get some good American open wheel formula racing again. Unbelievable what we got going on there. Lots of previews in that department, as well as tomorrow. It's the end of the month of February, guys. So what does that mean? A new crash compilation for the month of February will be out on this channel tomorrow. The YouTube safe version, that is. If you want to watch the non-YouTube safe version that doesn't like, or YouTube doesn't like through the algorithms and the old copyright problems there, go check out our Patreon. I post all of the crash compilations to their full extended length there on our Patreon. It's a great platform to go and check out, and it supports us. Like Tom said with our memberships, it helps support this channel to help us grow and continue to put this platform on in front of more people who love racing. This is the premier hub of motorsports on the internet, and we are just growing it every single day. Unbelievable. Also, one more thing, Tom, before I pass this back off to you. We are reaching a milestone in the Dago Boys channel on Sunday. That will mark the 1-year anniversary of the Dago Boys on YouTube, the day that the YouTube internet's allowed us idiots to jump on here and talk about racing. It's a huge milestone. So tune in Sunday. We might have a little bit of extra stuff at the pre-race there to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. So make sure you stay tuned. Lots of racing on this channel. If you love racing, we got racing every single day. It never stops, year-round, 24/7.
Absolutely. That is our lifestyle, and that will probably, most likely, absolutely never change for us here with the Dago Boys. We just wanted a platform where we could share with you guys, and boy, are we so thankful for that. Thank you guys for giving us that platform. We truly appreciate everybody who came out here tonight, and all the comments, all the driver interviews, all the nice words said. We can't even express how much that means to us. So thank you all so much. We truly appreciate everybody. We love you guys. This has been Thomas and Jay in the booth, and we'll see y'all in the next one.